Ek moet sê om 'n rocker so vroeg uit die bed te kry, wil gedoen wees. En dit is ook die eerste keer Johnathan Martin se heel eerste keer op Ontbyt TV, Breakfast TV.
Dit is waar.
Johnathan Martin, welcome.
Mag ek maar Engels praat?
You more than
definitely.
welcome,
Okay,
Well,
so I'll go
as jy
in between.
comfortable is.
Ja, ek sal so in between, yeah.
Jy gooi in between.
In between, yeah. So that's all right. But yeah, it's my first breakfast show. You know, I've seen a few of them. Not too many, I must admit. But yeah,
That's the first one.
It's my first one. So thanks for inviting me.
Ja, ons gaan 'n bietjie fokus. I mean, if I say the words Piet and the Kid, there's a lot of people watching now.
Yeah.
When you started playing with Piet Botha, you were the kid. Maar dit is so lank terug. Maar kom ons begin net oor so 'n bietjie van Piet Botha. Dis net hoe lank het jy son nog gespeel? I mean, it's been 20 years.
Well, it's on and off. It's just more than 20 years now, because I know I started in Jackhammer. It was the beginning. It was January '97. It was just when the Suitcase Vol Winter was starting to, you know, sort of come into his vision or into his consciousness or whatever, you know. So my mother just died at that stage. It was in November '96 when she died, and at the funeral, he actually came to me and said to me, you know, well, what are you going to do now? So I said, I don't know. He said, well, you know, why don't you just come on the road? The road, okay. And at that stage, I was really like a greenhorn, you know, about the road and so on. And he said, well, be at my house on Monday. And from there, we took the cello and the piano and we worked out the Suitcase Vol Winter melodies and so on, because he already had all the lyrics laid out there basically, or in his head. Because mostly that's the way Piet wrote, you know, he wrote, you know, out of his head like that. And then from there, yeah, that's it. Then I was on the road with him. And now and then, you know, things got heated and I would leave a little bit, but always come back.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Sure.
I think that answers that question.
Ja, definitely. Because net vir konteks, ook hoe mense weet, ons het 'n ou was geskok die week en ons wil graag met iemand gepraat het wat vir Piet so goed ken, en ons is besig nou met die bands for Bricks wat ons nou bemark, en ons het julle van die begin af, ons het eers geboek vir Piet en vir jou, en eers daarna uitgevind maar Piet is siek. En ek bedoel, ons het nou, dis so kopskuif. Now we know we're going to do a tribute. You know, it changed yesterday, realizing, but Piet's not there. Yeah. En om so iets te doen, weet, beplan die ouens soos 'n Jackhammer 'n tribute, of miskien 'n toertjie vinnig, of nog ietsie, of is hierdie bands for Bricks, dink jy ook, we can do a proper tribute? Want jy nog steeds op die line.
We always so prepared anyway. The guys that have been with Jackhammer or been in the band as such for 20 years, because there's been many characters over the years in Jackhammer.
Yeah.
As Jackhammer members. I mean, you got the core, which is the drummer, Paul van der Wal, also 20 years, more than 20 years there. Tashes du Plessis on bass, 20 years. And myself, and then the latest member, Mr. Jake Gunn, obviously, Mr. Jacques Groenewald. So he's the kid now.
He's the
I'm
kid
not
now.
the kid anymore.
Yeah, you're not the kid anymore.
Grey hair, no hair.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he's the kid now. So, but other than that, we've got guys like Lonnie van der Walt, Tony van der Walt. We've got Leon van Zweel on saxophone. There's just countless guys, you know, that have been in Jackhammer, Donovan Bourne.
Sure.
En so
en dit is ook iemand soos Lonnie het die Mamba geproduseer, een van die beste Afrikaanse albums gereid word nou nog.
Absoluut.
Maar Johnathan, ons het nog 'n hele paar vrae.
Ja.
Ek wil nog vir jou vra wat jou fondest memory, en dan fokus ons op jou loopbaan, jou musiek. Jy gaan nou tyd hê om te dink. En net om perspektief, Piet Botha het begin speel toe ek gebore is, 1974. Was dit sy eerste vinnige 'n band, maar het 'n ander naam gehad. So en dan ek kan nie sy naam onthou nie.
Raven.
Ja. Raven. En in 81 het hy al ietsie gewen is hieruit gebring. Ek bedoel, toe ek sê, jy weet so, dis 'n is come a long way. Ons gesels nou ons harte nog uit. Ons sit met Johnathan Martin, but we've got 1 minute, and we're talking about your favorite rocker. Wie is jou gunsteling rockers?
Wow.
Ja, want jy moet nog 'n interessante lys hê.
Well, I'd say, you know, I mean, to be honest with you, at the moment, my favorite rocker is Piet Botha, you know, I would say that. always has been for the last 20 years. And then I'd go to Neil Young, I'd go to Slash, I'd go to Jimmy Page, Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin wat nou gemention is.
And on the local side, you know, I'd go to Not My Dog, you know, those kind of cats. Rockers, well, we're all living the rock and roll life around here, basically.
Jy's een van my gunsteling rockers. Johnathan, ons gaan nou verder praat. Ons gesels met Johnathan Martin, een van die musikante wat die langste saam met Piet Botha gespeel het, as 'n gitaarspeler en dan ook sanger in Jack Hammer, en ook op Piet se Afrikaanse albums. Ons praat ook oor die Bands for Bricks konsert. Ons gaan 'n bietjie net daar meer detail gee, maar dit gaan oor dat ewe skielik was almal verras, Piet is siek, hulle het dit baie stil gehou. En nou moet ons 'n tribute doen. And I ask you, one of your, what will you remember him most for?
Well, you know, the thing is, there's so many amazing memories, but I was so lucky, you know, to have this wonderful tour now in December and January. It was just myself, Piet, and Jake Gunn, Jacques Groenewald. And we just hit the road and we basically played every single night. Jessica booked us, you know, a lot of gigs, and we enjoyed it, traveling. It was like the old days, you know, back, just hit the road and doing what we love. So I'd say that period is going to probably be my fondest memory at this stage. Just Hammer being relaxed and just enjoying the music like he's never really, you know, I mean, I know he was still in pain with his backstory that when he broke his back, you know.
Yes,
but he was kind of over that already. But I think the cancer probably was already, you know, it's the pancreas cancer, was that snake cancer that just hides away. It comes out of the blue, and then, you know, you don't have much time. So I'm grateful that we had that special tour, you know. So that's my fondest memories right now.
En jy was ook nou by Strap, wat legendarisch Piet Botha ook was. So we say every single
year. Hy het die ding begin, saam met Frans Iman en Annelei en Andries hulle. En so dit was toch wel bitter, what do you call it? Bittersweet.
Ja, bittersweet, ja. Dis snaaks, dis wat ek self gepost het ook, want mense wil nou nie ewe skielik die tribute nie, en gesê, dis met seer, maar ook met joy om 'n tribute te kan doen. Ons wou hom graag al gehad het by die Bands for Bricks,
maar die plek is so mooi en die Piet se gunsteling plek om te speel. En ek weet hy was so graag daar wees, dis die ding, jy weet, so.
So solo, you're going to play as a song of one of your own songs. You're busy with a new album. Maar hier is 'n dubbel album al klaar. Dit was die transition van, jy weet, want jy so saam met Jack Hammer gejol, saam met Piet gejol, om ook 'n solo naam uit te kry. En jy het 'n following. Was dit vir jou aanpassing? Is it still difficult? Is it fun?
Obviously, I mean, Piet casts a huge shadow, you know what I mean? So basically, I'm known as in Jack Hammer, and playing with Piet Botha over the years. But I've got my own identity now, you know, which is starting to come to fore. Especially, I mean, after I've got 3 solo albums now, busy on the 4th one. So that double album you're talking about is a compilation basically from 96 to 2016. You know, where I started with Piet, you know, where I spoke about where, you know, we wrote that song for my mom that died at the funeral, blah, blah, blah. And then we went from there, we wrote Liberty and so on. And from there, you know, it goes to the Pilgrim album, more the Jack Hammer stuff, not the Piet Botha stuff. So at that stage, it was kind of separated, you know. Piet Botha stuff is more acoustic, Jack Hammer stuff was more heavy. So then I brought forward 3 solo albums there. Busy with the 4th one, which I'm very excited about. I don't know if you wanted to
say artwork. The artwork. Ek dink ons het artwork hier, dis ongelooflik. David Griesel.
Ja, David Griesel was kind enough to showing it there.
That's the one.
I showed this one to Piet, and this was his favorite. And it kind of became mine too in the end. But there's 4 of them. There's 4 different ones, and I'm still trying to think of what to do. There's enough material to do a double vinyl LP or double CD LP. So, but the artwork is very special. It's called Into the Nebulous Night.
Sure.
So yeah.
And is it out already? Is it coming
No,
out?
it's not out already.
Okay,
It's,
so you're working on it.
I wanted to keep it top secret, but he was like, let's just let out a little bit of it. He's like, excited about the artwork. But we're still recording. We're still recording at Soundstream Studios. Jackhammer Band is the core. And we will bring in our friends, Lonnie van der Walt and Tony van der Walt and the Black Cat Bone, those guys, Andre Creel and, the rest of them. All of them. Franco Jamnek, Conrad and
Conrad, en nou
everybody.
Conrad gaan vir ons die klank ook doen met Bands Fabriek. So dis regtig 'n amper 'n reunie
It's just a family,
It's just a family.
It's a big family, this thing.
As jy wat se liedjie gaan jy vir ons doen? Gaan dit een van die nuwe songs wees?
It's actually a special song. Before Pete got sick, I actually approached him because I was busy with this new album, preparing for it, and I asked him, I've discovered the song Highway to the Sun off Tux FM session. Sorry, I can't mention that name now.
It's family.
But they all forgot about the song, and when I heard the song, I related to it a lot. And I asked him if I can take it and rearrange it and use it on my album, and he said, "Yeah, Jono, you can take any bloody song you want." So yeah, I just took that one, and I will, honor him in that way. Honor his memory.
Ons het wat weet dis net so 'n bietjie inside info ook, maar Piet het 'n baie interessante opinie gehad oor geld maak en capitalism en socialism en being a true rocker en die ding van Bands Fabriek wat dit baie spesiaal maak is dat 50% van die wins word weggegee. So as ons kan uitverkoop, if we can get 8,000 people there op 14 Julie, that's R1 miljoen wat ons weggee. En ek dink
we must. So people must come support this one.
Yes.
It's a fantastic venue. It's it's in a good spot.
Ja.
Tickets, what are the tickets?
Dis i-tickets en is R300 en R350. But Johnathan, ek sê vir jou dankie dat jy daar gaan wees. I think it's going to be difficult doing a tribute. But all of the best with your career.
Thank you.
Want jy's een van die hard rockers. Jy verstaan baie muses al buite, maar die ouens kyk na sekere ouens en jy's so 'n bietjie jaloers, man, because it's in the heart. You're not fake. It's in the heart. You're a born rocker.
In the heart.
Ek sien uit na die liedjie.
Hard rocker.
He's a hard rocker.
Look, everything I know, I'll build. Like I call him the hammer. He taught me a lot. He taught me about the road, and I know that he taught a lot of guys about the road. And yeah.
Dis hy.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thanks.
Dit was altyd Piet and the Kid. Nou is dit Piet and the Man.
Welkom by die Groot Ontbyt se YouTube kanaal. As jy dit nog nie gedoen het nie, maak seker jy teken aan deur op die rooi subscribe knoppie te druk. En as jy gehou het van wat jy nou net gesien het en jy soek meer sulke tipe video's, wel gaan klik net op die playlist knoppie. Maar maak seker jy besoek die kanaal op 'n daaglikse basis want ons hou jou op hoogte van sake al kon jy dit dalk nie noodwendig regstreeks gekyk het nie. So daar het jy dit. Heel eenvoudig.